Hi, first grade. This is Miss Mack, a first grade teacher, here to give you a little information about your upcoming science project. So today you will see on the MIC that you have a brand new task that is it's called a weather recording journal. And when you find that document in the MIC resource folder, what I'm going to need you to do is you can just open it up and print it out. It is approximately 6 pages long. So you'll print that out and you will find you'll find a letter explaining everything, and I'm going to go over this letter with you. But I will also show you what else is in this awesome journal. So you'll find a cover here. I would love for you to decorate the cover, make sure your name is on it, draw and decorate it however you wish. The first page that will be inside of your journal, and you can attach all of these together by stapling, the first page will be a calendar, and this shows you a calendar of February. And you'll see on the calendar that there are 2 dates. There is February 5th and there is February 23rd. So when we read the directions together, you'll find out that your project is to record the weather for 10 consecutive days. So you're going to need to record the weather for 10 days total. This is when your assignment is assigned, which is February 5th, and this is when this portion of the project is due on February 23rd with your portfolio. And your math portfolio, that's something that's going to tie, this is going to tie directly into your math portfolio, but that's not being pushed out yet. You're going to do this. This is like part 1, and then the math portfolio is like part 2. So inside of the journal, you'll now find these, and this is a quarter of a page. You'll just print out all of the rest of the documents that are below, and what you will do is you will put the date up here at the top. You'll draw a picture of the weather. You'll select which clip art best describes the weather. You're going to use a thermometer. And you're also going to gauge how much rain you had. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second. So you'll see this goes through, and there are enough for 10 days. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to go back up to the top and read the letter with you and go over anything. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your homeroom teacher, because they will be able to then forward the question to me if you need a little extra help. So you are being a meteorologist, and you have been given a task by your weather channel to study and collect data for 10 days to share with a local elementary school. The school only needs weather data for 10 days in a row, so we only need 10 days. You'll print out this PDF and create a booklet, so pages 2 through 6, and you can easily record the weather. You can fill out the calendar to choose what 10 days work best for you. All right, now this is the important part. Listen up. You're going to need a few materials, and the first one is your thermometer, and you should have that in your science kit. Okay? And if for some reason you do not reach out to your teacher, and your teacher can help provide you with maybe another way to find a thermometer. And this will be placed outside. So we're taking the temperature outside, not inside. And then also you have a rain gauge, and there is a do-it-yourself rain gauge activity that is in the MIC resource folder that you will need to complete before starting your 10 days. So if your project is assigned today, you will need to create the rain gauge as soon as possible, because you can't start recording your data until that rain gauge is created. At the end of the 10 days, you will use the data you have collected in your weather journal to create a graph and illustrate the data for the students at the school and write your findings. This assignment, along with your graph and writing, will be your cross-curricular portfolio covering science, math, and writing standards. The portfolio will be due to your teacher on February 23rd, But here's the important part. You will get more information about that piece of the portfolio on Monday, February 12th. So we're not pushing out the whole project right now. We're just giving you part 1, which is to just collect the data. So I would just look at your calendar and say, okay, if I know my portfolio, all that cross-curricular portfolio is going to be pushed out on the 12th, I need to be ready, have all my materials so that I can record for 10 consecutive days before I need to submit my project. So this is going to require a lot of planning on your part because you have to pick out those days. So ideally, you're assigned a project here today. You can go ahead, pick out your days, create your rain gauge. Say you want to start on Wednesday. You want to start collecting your data on Wednesday. You would have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 4 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That will be 7 full days. Then you have 8, 9, and 10. So you would end on the 17th, giving you a whole week to get your portfolio prepared. So totally up to you, but you do need to know that this is something that is, your journal has to be completed before you can do your portfolio piece. So super important to remember that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Your homeroom teacher and I are very happy to assist you in any way. So good luck, guys, and have fun being a meteorologist.